What's up?
Oh, it did start.
Yeah, it started.
Oh,
there's a red dot.
Oh.
You were not ready for this, were you? I tricked his ass.
One take, bro.
Yeah.
One take. No rehearsals.
Yeah, I'm trying to find like a cool place to put the camera, but
I was thinking about that too.
yeah, but yeah, it's not bad. We get to see our faces, kind of.
Yeah. So today we're
I'm gonna
reviewing.
block him off. I'm gonna block him off.
Damn it.
I'm not blocking.
Damn it.
Relax. You get your screen time.
I'm off. So today we're gonna talk about
Get the fuck back.
The
They need to see. Stop.
We're gonna talk about PSNow. So
PlayStation
far.
Now for the full words.
Is it the new Netflix for game streaming?
Is it?
I don't know. After this review, you post it in the comments and let us know. So.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun. So yeah, we just got it like 3 days ago, yeah, by accident. So they're gonna charge Rohit.
It's been like 4 days.
4 days. Rohit's gonna get charged on his credit card.
Yeah, $20, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're gonna hear $20 a lot. A lot. Like you're gonna hear $20 a lot. That's my main thing that I'm gonna talk about.
That's what we're debating. Like, was it worth the $20? Because we did test it out. You know?
At this exact moment, that's what we mean. Like not later on. You know, it might have been the shit, and it might become the shit. But right now, at this moment, is it the shit in our opinions? That's what we're talking about, right?
That's not the shit right now.
It's not the shit.
It's not. No.
But let's try to be objective.
Well, the thing is, maybe for people that's not played any games, no non-gamers, it's like the first system.
I think that's what it's meant for, right?
Yeah. No, it's meant for. It's supposed to be like the new Netflix for gaming. Yeah. It's supposed to be like a cheap service. It was not $8, except you get a whole library of games.
But it's all like
price.
PS3 games, though.
Yeah.
So it's not really a Netflix, because then we would have had PS4 games.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Never mind. You get what I'm saying, right? Like every game in there is actually a PS3 game.
Yeah.
PS3 or PS2 game.
PS2, yeah.
Yeah, so if it was Netflix, like that type of thing, then it would have.
Oh, you think it would include it as well? Yeah.
PS4 games.
I got you.
But this, I think this is like kind of like a. Like playing PS3 games over again. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, so I guess since they don't have that backwards compatibility.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, they use that to suffice for it.
I mean, and it's cool. It's cool. Like, okay, so the positives. Let's go with the positive first.
There's a lot of good games.
There are a lot of good games, and there are quite a few games. There's a good amount of games. The quality is great. Like, the streaming is actually really good. I was actually kind of worried about the streaming because I was like, how bad would it be? But like, not gonna lie, there have been like moments where it does mess up a little bit,
kind of a little laggy.
But it's like usually it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's actually really good. So the connection is great. There's quite a few games. It's easy. It's pretty easy to get in. Like as soon as you click on PlayStation Now, all the games usually just pop up, and then you can just press start.
Yeah,
and you can just go into the game, whichever game you want.
Yeah.
And you can get out and then go into a different one. One thing that I would say, be careful of, because this is what we fell for, was when you go into like PlayStation Store and you look at PlayStation Now, be careful of what you click, because you might just accidentally subscribe in like 2 seconds. It's crazy. It's like a trick. Because I swear, we pressed a button and we're like, did we just pay $20? Like, it's $20 is gone.
It is give you a week trial, but it automatically renews pay for that. After that week's over, you automatically pulls out your debit card and you have to pay. And we didn't read it, but we didn't think that they would pull something off like that at the same time. But
yeah,
so I don't know how to cancel it. I guess we had to call them or something.
Probably.
That's what I was hoping.
Well, that's what we gotta do.
But we'll see. But yeah, like you said, the interface is nice for PS Now. Streaming is nice, not that laggy at all. Compared to like I've seen the gameplay before when it first came out, it was pretty bad. But that looks updated. The library is pretty nice. But that's the thing I was getting on, like for the negative. Like if you were like a gamer already since the PS3 era, like the good games on there, you have already played those games, like Assassin's Creed, or I forgot what else they had. All those games that you already enjoyed and finished through, they're on there. But it's the games you haven't played, and then you want to try those out. And those games are kind of like almost
The big
subpar.
franchise games, there's not that many. There's Blaze Blues. I've seen
Yeah.
God of War,
Dead or Alive.
Assassin's Creed, and Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
And maybe like 2 or 3 Ratchet and Clank games.
Yeah.
That's
And
about it.
All those are good.
Those are good games.
Yeah, you played them.
But there's
before.
so many more good games that they did not put in. Like they
Yeah.
put in these obscure games, and I'm all for them if they're good. But like a lot of them are not that great.
Yeah.
Like the cons. Okay, well let's move on to cons right now. All right, so the first con is that sudden like subscription that you accidentally get into, which can like it's really quick. Like whoa, like we were just checking it out and we started the trial, so that's one thing to watch out for. And there is lags at certain times, so you just know that you will get these random ass errors too. Like when you're trying to play a game, and you click on it, and sometimes it just shows an error. Usually, if you just restart PlayStation Now, it's fine. But like that happens at times. Just letting you know. Online mode, it's not gonna work that much. There's not that many people playing, like online.
Yeah, don't expect multiplayer servers to be.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, so it's don't feel like you're gonna go back to the glory days of those games and just be like I'm gonna wreck everyone online. It's not gonna happen because there's not gonna be that many people. Like we were playing a Mortar Storm. And it was just us two, and we were just like, dang. And then we saw this like these 2 guys who were also like playing on the same system and everything. And that's it. That's the whole team. And I was like,
that's all we saw.
And we were like, wow.
And they left, so we didn't even get the experience.
Yeah, we just weren't against each other. So that's another thing. Those are like technical issues, I think. As for the games, I'm gonna move on to games now. There are a few good games. There's quite a few good games, but there's a lot of games that are just not that good. And I'm just like, if you're gonna create this type of a thing, you should always go for the best rated games. Like that should be your first and foremost thing you want to add. You want to add like, okay, you got Ratchet and Clank. They also have Uncharted, so that's also good.
Oh yeah.
So let's say Uncharted, God of War, Ratchet and Clank, a couple of games of that, and then what was those? What was it? Assassin's Creed. They got those, right? They can add so many so many other good games that are like out there right now, like especially like because there's not that many first person shooters that were that great. They had Sniper. I was like, why do you have Sniper? Like really just Sniper?
Yeah, Sniper too, and that game
should have
so bad.
Yeah, get like Call of Duty in there.
Yeah.
That would have been fine. Like zombies, like World at War. Imagine World at War, man. Like the zombies from the old school.
So I'm thinking that like. Could it be that they have some restrictions on it? Why they don't have like a single Call of Duty game? So
they don't have those.
Isn't trouble parting with Activision? Because
they didn't have Gran Turismo. I was so mad because I love Gran Turismo.
Yeah, that's a big Sony.
They didn't have that. They had like Grid 2 and some other racing games. The other racing games are not that great. Like all these other games I've looked at, like this, other than the main like franchise games they have, all the other games are not that great. But again, that's our opinion. Like you guys might love it. So that's like it's a small thing that I want to just talk about, but we're gonna move on from there. We just felt like for $20 that we're giving a month, it's just there were not as many good games as we want, especially games that we already played. So I felt like they should have added like some Spider-Man games. That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
They should have added like a bunch of other stuff. Like, but anyways, so we're gonna move on from the games to the last thing, which is the $20. Gotta talk about the $20. Is the $20 worth it? In my opinion, no. $20 is not worth it because it's $20 a month. You're already paying $20 for just playing online. So add in another $20 for PlayStation Now for games that you already played, and there's not that many like amazing franchise games in there other than like the main 3 or 4. Like 3 or 4, that's about it. So I don't know. I feel like $20 is not worth it in my opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, same here. Not worth it. Probably they cut it down to $10, $15 at most, and
I think $10 would be like the right amount.
Yeah, and if they put more games inside the library as well, then I think it'll be okay. But for right now, at this moment, I would say save your money, and they are including games. They just put 12 games out for this month, but for right now, save your money and wait till they put out some better games, or they change the price.
Yeah, we're not saying it's bad. We're just saying that I don't think it's the right thing to do, like the right thing to play in at the moment, just because of what the options you get for the amount of money you're paying. It's just that it's not as good as it can be. So like give it a bit of time, see what new games come out. And but hey, if you feel like if you haven't played in any of those games, heck yeah, get PlayStation Now. Trust me. If you haven't played Sly Cooper, if you haven't played Uncharted, if you haven't played God of War, if you haven't played Assassin's Creed, I don't know how the hell you didn't play Assassin's Creed. If you haven't played any of those games, get PlayStation Now because that's way more worth it than all like trying to get those games like retail price or something like that.
Yeah.
So definitely worth it then. But if for people like us who already played like almost all those games, we need a little bit more. But that's about it. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So it's pretty good.
That's all I got.
See you guys.
All right.
All right.